we received a letter today from John Mode, sort of explaining a little bit more about his Air St. Rose proposal. And I'm just gonna read a little part of it. Council already has this letter, and anyone else who wants it can. It says that our meetings have covered a broad scope of the community, including local officials, business, the arts, the college, the hospital, advocates of the Chess River, etc. We've learned much and enjoyed what has been a very thorough and comprehensive process. Our relationship with Air St. Gross has been focused on having the firm translate our concepts for physical change into drawings and conceptual visualizations. We have not asked them to provide more extensive planning because that is the job of the town and the county. As a result, their fee quote is dramatically below their first proposal. The state has been very cooperative in helping us take steps necessary for the town to receive a matching grant for half of the $16,000 quote. While our report to the town is in draft form, it is not yet complete. We are awaiting a final meeting with Governor O'Malley as arranged for us with the governor's sub-cabinet on sustainability. And there's more just basically where they are. But I think what I read to you is he's explaining what the request was that we discussed in our last meeting and why they need it. They want this plan to translate their concepts for physical change into drawings and conceptual visualizations.
And we brought this up at last meeting, and they're asking us for $8,000. I'm very pleased to receive Mr. Moak's letter. I think it clarifies why they need the money. I think this is a must to proceed. As you know, how many hundreds of people you all talk to, and this group cannot take all that information and put it into some cohesive ideas. This is not planning the waterfront. This is taking all their information and seeing how it could fit in the broad spectrum of Chestertown waterfront. So I would love to see someone make a motion that we approve the $8,000 that the state is matching from the department. From DBED. And so so this can proceed on a timely basis. And then next year, the new council members and mayor can proceed how they want to, but I would like to see us go ahead with this.
Okay, I'm gonna make a motion that we come up with $8,000. We are so lucky to have John Moe heading this group.
A tremendous amount of work has been done, tremendous, and I think this is a great step, and we need to keep moving. Is there a second on this? Second on it?
Do I need to refuse myself?
I think his second would be the one.
His second would be the one. Okay, all in favor? Aye. So we get the 3 ayes.
And
Okay.
I would like to, John has done a lot of work here, he's well connected with the state, worked with the state, so we couldn't ask for better, I don't wanna use
Contact
some
or
contact.
connection
Yeah.
or whatever.
And I think what they're gonna be describing, I don't have a clue, but it's gonna take a lot of visuals to get it across. And what we're saying here is we're assisting them in preparing the visuals
That's
to make a
exactly right.
presentation.
And that left out as a postscript. He also says, to release our report prior to that meeting would be premature since we believe it is incumbent upon us to not only share our recommendations, but to specify ways to fund those recommendations. That's what his trip to see O'Malley and all is, and I would say that to articulate it through these visualizations is pretty important.
Well, we're gonna be looking for a great deal of funding. And you can't get funding unless you start with plans that they can look at and understand. And there'll be a huge amount of planning down the road, because this is just dipping our second toe in the water. So, thank you, council. I think this is a good move forward, and then next year, the next group can move along with that.
That's the end of my report.
Okay.
$16,000 for the marina concept,
Waterfront.
waterfront concept, excuse me. Why is the college not paying half of the $8,000?
Well, this is the whole thing. Okay, you can look at it this way. They found half the money for us. That team. And I'm not gonna worry about that.
Well, if the college and the town are on equal terms, shouldn't they pay an equal share for the study?
maybe, maybe not. I'm okay with the way it is. Because I want to make sure that this is done well and clearly, especially considering the new year we're coming into with new people. We're going to have all this stuff set up that people can follow it, understand it, place it, analyze it, tear it apart, put it back together. This is going to be an important document for us to move forward. This works for me. Okay, anything else? Okay. What do we do? We adjourn?